Hey guys, it's just Caden. Today we're going to be trekking the Oregon Trail. Before I get on to the video, I'm going to apologize. It's been definitely more than a month since I uploaded. The schedule is gonna be a bit more frequent. Hopefully I can do like one a week at least, so that you guys can know when to expect videos, because I haven't exactly been doing the best as far as these YouTube videos go. But that aside, we have animations now. The channel is going to have more and more animation as it goes on, as I've found that I like animation more than I like doing just art. Anyways, hit subscribe, hit the like button, and we'll get on with the video. Okay, so let's trek the trail. So first off, I'm making a team of just characters. None of them are any significant people that I know. My favorite one is going to end up being my daughter Janice in this story, who, her name is a little interesting, the way I spelled it. I chose to be a farmer because I get the lowest pay, so it's going to be the hardest to play as a farmer. I've played this game a few times before. So I go to the store, I buy a few basic things, and then we just progress with the journey. But then I realized that I need to buy oxen, so I buy oxen and bullets. So they say you can only choose, they say to choose a certain point in the year to travel on the journey. So I chose the best month of all, in my own opinion, which just so happened to be the best month of all time. Right now I'm stalling, I'm just waiting. It just so happened to be the month of May. And here are the animations. These are simple GIFs, but it is a nice starting point for our YouTube channel. It will grow, and you will see my animations grow as this channel progresses. I changed the pace to grueling. I always like to have a grueling pace. That way we get there sooner. So someone ended up stealing from us, but it didn't really bother me. So yeah, we just continued the way we were going. So whenever we cross a river, I pay to cross it because I don't want to risk crashing the wagon. So I pay a few dollars. It's not expensive. So here we have a hunting montage. My skills don't really ever improve during these hunting montages. I'm kind of bad at shooting. So that's something interesting about me. I don't play shooting games. But I did manage to get a decent amount of food this go around with that one ox that I shot, because they have a lot of meat. I'm really bad at this. So I ended up getting 377 pounds, but I can only bring 200 on the wagon, like this game goes. And then I set the pace to steady because Michael, the guy in the back, he needed to rest. So that's why I slowed down, but it was too late. He ended up not making it. So when he passes away, we just continue at a grueling pace as though we didn't learn anything. And here's the next hunting montage. I sped this one up because I don't really think you guys really wanted to watch the slow ones again. Plus, I like it faster. It looks more fun. So I shot like 3 rabbits, but I only got like 10 pounds of food, which is not a lot. But a Native American helped me get some food, so it was pretty great. Oh, so Zach, he's bitten by a snake. So if you're wondering what that purple thing is, that's what that is. And then we go to another shooting montage. It appears we do not have many animals, but we do have deer. So I'm trying to shoot down as many of those as I can to get a decent amount of food for the trip. But then I found Knox, so then I was so happy that I was able to get going. I shot down much more food than I needed. So I wasn't that bad this go around. So we continue at a nice steady pace. But then we increase it to a strenuous pace because we need to get going. We need to get to Oregon as soon as we can. That way we can lose as little lives as possible. Or so I thought. So we increased our pace back to grueling. Everyone's health is bad right now, but they'll be fine later on. So I just go to my next hunting so we get some food. Because theoretically, if we're eating, we can't get sick. But if you look on the screen, you see Zach has a fever. What I didn't realize was that hunting for the food wasn't the best food source. And Zach ended up getting sick and dying, just like Michael. Because the food supply was bad. I didn't realize it. And then Jack got bitten by a snake, so yeah, that wasn't great. Look at his snake bite on his leg. And then Janice got the measles. I was wondering why everyone was getting sick. It may have been because of the food supply, like I said earlier. Or maybe it was just how things were at the time. I can't say. But I decided to rest because that's about all I could do. So we took a 9-day rest. I always prioritize Janice's health. I am very biased. But if Janice is well, I think that everyone else should be well as well. See? Jack got well and so did Janice. That's how things work around here. And we just wait until this break is over. This is a very long break. I should have edited this part out, but I guess we're just gonna watch it together. And now we're back on the road and I'm hunting. See, this one's really fast and it looks like I don't know, it looks like some sort of really cool shooting game. I'm shooting like a machine gun or something. And then we go back to a grueling pace and Janice gets bitten by a snake, so I rest again. We just got back on the road, but we had to rest again because Janice got hurt. See, that squirrel, he can dodge. And then we get back on the trail. You guys shouldn't expect too many of these gameplay videos. But anyways, we go to the store and we buy some food because theoretically the problem is the food source. The food is not pure or it's not processed, actually. The opposite of pure. So if we eat processed food, then we should be more likely to survive. So I go and I buy my food from the store. It'll keep my people healthier, theoretically. So I ended up taking a rest then because the oxen, they weren't getting any grass, so they couldn't eat. So I didn't want any of the oxen to die, so I took a rest. I really should have skipped through those rests. Anyways, we get back on the road at a grueling pace as usual. Jack is healthy, and then we just keep going till we reach the next fort. And then we buy more food because, theoretically, the problem is food supply. And then we keep going at our grueling pace as usual. Janice ended up getting bitten by a snake, so I took another rest. I gave her time to heal, like she would need. I really should have skipped through all this resting. Everyone's health is good except for Janice having been bitten by a snake. And then we cross the river with the help of a native. And then we keep going at our grueling pace with our filling rations. Jack got the measles, so we took a rest. And because we were sitting down doing nothing, I decided to hunt these oxen and that deer. We're still resting though, so yeah. Hope you like my video. So Jack is well again, and we're just, we're taking a break until we reach what looks like a fort. But everyone's health is good, and our rations are filling, so we're doing quite well. And I ended up taking the wrong trail, so we had to wait a few days as well until I figured out what I was doing. But I finally reached the next fort. So then we continued at our grueling pace as usual. And then Janice broke her arm. But we kept going because she's just sitting down anyways. So, we keep running and running. Or I guess riding and riding. Until eventually we reach the next landmark, which just so happens to be and then we go hunting, which is super fast because it's fun to watch fast. And Knox got sick, but I think we would be fine, so we just kept going, right? And then we took the trail to the Dallas. And then Janice got bitten by a snake. This is her third time, I think, getting bitten by a snake. So I thought she would be fine. We took a rest for 7 days, like I always do. So, yeah, we just rested. The trail's a little rough, but we'll be fine. So we just rest with our fair health and filling rations. I really should have cut these out. But we're wading through it together on this trail through Oregon. We're almost there. We've done really good. And then we just keep going at our usual grueling pace with our swiftly until Janice died of snakebite and Jack broke his arm at the funeral. He must have been very upset with himself or something. So we just kept going. We took the wagon because I had all of our stuff in it. Jack said he didn't want to sit in it because that's where his sister once sat. He couldn't do it without the grief. But we just kept riding along the trail in her memory and everyone else's before her. We did make it though. We eventually made it to the Valley of Kings, and we crossed the Oregon Trail. Thank you for watching this video. Be sure to subscribe and look for the next video, which will be uploaded on time, I promise. Thanks for watching this video, and bye.